devil in this ghost of the book to raise a ghost on an idea. That idea will not put the readers or watchers out of humor with themselves, each other, the season, or with me. May it haunt your houses pleasantly and no one wish to lay it aside.
My dear Mr. Frederick Hamley, how are you?
Bah, humbug!
So holly bells are merry, and there's any love, and merry poor sweet Jesus Christ, to do for sinners good. The bells are merry, as red as any love, and merry poor sweet Jesus Christ, to do for sinners good.
Follow the music, was it not
Humbug!
loud enough?
Money for the poor.
Get out of my way!
Good day, sir.
Good day indeed. To and fro. Wheezing up and down, freezing here and there. Humbug!
Help the short kid.
It's stuck.
Oh, whoops! Sorry, I was distracted by the,
Uncle, God bless you. Merry Christmas, God bless you.
Bah, humbug!
Christmas a humbug, Uncle? I'm sure you don't.
I most certainly do. What right have you to be merry? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
What reason do you have to be so dismal? You're rich enough.
Bah! Humbug!
Don't be cross, Uncle.
How else can I be when I live in such a world of fools as this? Merry Christmas, out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time for you but a time for paying bills? Without any money. A time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer. A time for balancing your books and finding them dead against you. If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with a Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. He should.
Uncle!
Nephew, you keep Christmas in your way, let me keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone then. Much good may it do you, much good has it ever done you.
There are many things in this world which I might have derived good, but which have not profited me. I dare say Christmas is among the rest. But I like to think that I've always thought of Christmas as a good time. A pleasant, charitable, forgiving time. The only time in the long calendar of the year in which men and women alike seem to open their shut-up hearts freely and look at people below them as they really are, fellow passengers to the grave. And so, though it has never profited put a scrap of silver or gold in my pocket, I dare say it's done me good and will do me good. So I say God bless it.
Let me hear another word from you. You'll be keeping your Christmas by losing your situation. Oh, and yes, sir, you're quite the speaker. It's a wonder you don't go into Parliament. You're fool enough.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come with us and come dine with us tomorrow.
No.
Why?
Good afternoon.
It would make me and my wife very happy.
Good afternoon.
I want nothing of you. I ask nothing of you. Why cannot we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I'm sorry with all my heart to find you so resolute. We have never had a quarrel to which I was a party. But I made my homage to Christmas, and I'll keep my Christmas humor to the end. So I say Merry Christmas.
And you too.
No, you missed.
We did.
And a Happy New Year.
Thank you. And you missed your last good afternoon.
Oh yeah, the good afternoon. And you too, 15 shillings a week. A wife and a family. Still talks about a Merry Christmas. the...
Okay. Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Oh.
Have we the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years.
Oh.
He died 7 years ago this very night.
Well, I'm sure his liberality will be well represented by his surviving partner. At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute, who suffer greatly at the present time. Many hundreds are in want of common necessaries, sir. Hundreds of thousands in want of common comforts.
Are there no prisons
Plenty of prisons.
and union workhouses? Are they still in operation?
They are.
The treadmill and pole are in full vigor then?
Both are very busy, sir.
Good. I was afraid from what you said that something had occurred to stop them in their use of the course.
Well, yes, sir. But they scarcely furnish Christian cheer in mind or body in a multitude. A few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to buy the poor meat and drink and means of work. We choose this time of year, sir, because it is a time of all others, when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What shall I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. Since you ask me what I wish, that is my answer. I don't make myself merry on Christmas time, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. I support the establishments I've mentioned. They cost enough, and those who are badly off must go there.
Many can't go there.
And many would rather die.
If they'd rather die, then they'd better do it, and decrease the surplus population. Good afternoon.
Good Christian men rejoice.
Christmas? You'll want all day tomorrow, I suppose.
If quite convenient, sir.
Well, it is not convenient, and it is not fair. If I was to stop half a crown for it, you wouldn't think me ill-used. Yet you don't think me, you would think yourself ill-used, and yet you don't think me ill-used when I pay a full day's wages for no work.
It's only once a year, sir.
Poor excuse for breaking a man's pocket every 25th of December. I suppose you must have the day.
Oh, Annika.
Be here earlier next morning.
I will.
Christmas? Bah! All this holly-jolly nonsense.
A Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Bah!
Out there. What do you want with me?
Much.
Who and what are you?
Ask me who I was.
Well, who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley. Bah! You don't believe in me.
I don't.
And what evidence would you have of my reality beyond that of your senses?
I don't know.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because the slightest thing affects them. The slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheat. You could be a bit of undigested beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato. In short, there's more gravy than a grave about you, whatever you are. You see this toothpick?
I do.
Well, I have but to swallow this, be for the rest of my days persecuted by a legion of goblins, all of my own derision. Humbug, I say!
Ah!
Mercy, dreadful apparition!
Do you believe or not?
I do who I must, but why?
Ah!
You're fettered, Marley, tell me why.
I wear the chains I forged in life. I made them link by link and yard by yard. I girded it on of my own free will, and of my own free will I wore it. The strong coil you bear yourself, it was full as heavy and as long as this 7 Christmas Eves ago. You have labored on it since. Yours is a ponderous chain.
Oh, Jacob Marley, speak comfort to me, Jacob.
I have none to give, Ebenezer Scrooge. I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere. No rest, no peace. Incessant torture of remorse. Oh, captive bound in double iron. Incessant labor by immortal creatures. How can you know that any Christian spirit, working kindly in its little sphere, whatever it may be, will find its life too short for its vast means of usefulness? Not to know that no space of regret can make amends for one life's opportunity misused. Yet such was I, oh such was I.
But you were always such a good man of business.
Business? Mankind should have been my business. The common welfare my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence. Why did I walk through crowds of fellow beings with my eyes turned down, and never raise them above to that blessed star which led the wise men to a poor abode? Hear me!
Oh, I will, but don't be hard upon me, Jacob, pray.
I'm here tonight because you have yet to tell you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate, Ebenezer.
You were always such a good friend.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Is that the chance and hope you mentioned, Jacob?
It is.
Well, I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first tomorrow night when the bell tolls 1.
1 a.m.? Couldn't we have them all at once and have it over?
Expect the second on the next night the same hour, and the third upon the next, when the last stroke of 12 has ceased to vibrate. Remember what has passed between us, Scrooge. Ah!
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay.
12? But it's impossible that I could have slept through a whole day and into another night. It isn't possible that anything has happened to the sun. And this is 12 at noon. Was it a dream or not? The hour itself. And nothing else. Look! Are you the spirit whose coming Elizabeth told me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past. Rise, walk with me.
Good heaven! I was bred in this place. I was a boy here.
Your lip is trembling. And what is that I see upon your cheek?
Lead me where you will, spirit.
You recollect the way?
Remember it. I could walk it blindfold. Strange to have forgotten it for so many years.
However, let's practice ourselves in the program. Do we have to run? to you.
Christmas? What's Christmas to Scrooge? What good has it ever done me?
It is not yet quite deserted. A solitary child, neglected by his friends, is left there still.
Yes, it is I, Ebenezer. Poor boy. I wish there's... It's too late now.
What is the matter?
Nothing. It's just... There was a girl singing Christmas carols. She'd like to have given us something, that's all.
Let us see another Christmas.
Oh, look! It's my sister. That's my sister Fanny, Spirit.
Dear brother, I have come. I have come to bring you home at last, dear brother. Home, home, home.
Home, little friend?
Yes, home for good and all. Home forever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he used to be. He spoke to me so gently one night that I was not afraid to ask him one more time if you might come home. And he said, yes, you should, and sent me in a coach to bring you. But first, we're to be together all the Christmas long and have the merriest time in the world.
You are quite a girl, little fan.
Always a delicate creature, whom a breath could have withered. But she had a large heart.
So she had, you're right, Spirit.
She died a woman, and had, as I think, children.
Yes, one child.
True, your nephew.
Yes.
Know it?
No, which? Why? I was apprenticed here. Why, it's old Fezziwig. Fezziwig, come to life again.
Here, daughter, put them like this.
Yo, Ebenezer! Richard!
Rich Wilkins, to be sure. Bless me, yes. There he is. He was always so attached to me. Dear, dear, how I miss these days.
Yo ho, my boys. No more work tonight. It's Christmas Eve. Christmas, Ebenezer. Let's have the shutters up before men can say Jack Robinson.
You'll be home, Rich. Cheer up, Ebenezer. Let's make lots of room here.
Come on, boys.
It's time for the dance. Everybody grab a partner.
Isabel, would you like to dance?
I like it.
Well done. Very well done.
Well then, everyone, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, one and all. Christmas.
A small matter to make these silly folks so full of gratitude.
Small?
Why, is it not? He has spent but a few pounds of your mortal money. 3 or 4, perhaps. Is that so much that he deserves such praise?
It isn't that, Spirit. He has the power to render us happy or unhappy. To make our service light or burdensome, a pleasure or a toil. Say that his power lies in words and looks, in things so slight and insignificant that it is impossible to add and countermand. What then? The happiness he gives is as great as if it cost a fortune.
What is the matter?
Well, nothing particular.
Something, I think.
I should like to say a thing or two to my clerk just now, that's all.
Let us see another Christmas.
Isabel Fessing. Oh, how I did love her once.
Once.
Miss Fezziwig.
Ebenezer, might you and I talk for a while?
Not right. Not now, miss. Not while I'm working.
There's always much to do, Ebenezer.
I'm busy right now.
I do not wish to be a bother, but I can see that another idol has displaced me. And if it can cheer and comfort you in time to come, as I would have tried to do, I have no just cause to grieve.
What idol has displaced you?
A golden one!
This is the even-handed dealing of the world. There is nothing on which it falls so hard as poverty, and there is nothing it professes to condemn such severity as the pursuit of wealth.
You fear the world too much. All your other hopes have merged with the hope of being beyond the chance of its sordid reproach. I have seen your nobler aspirations fall off, one by one, until the master passion, gain, engrosses you. Have I not?
If I've grown so much wiser, what then? Am I not changed towards you? Am I?
Ebenezer, our contract was an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so. Until in good season, we could improve our worldly fortune by our patient industry. You are changed. When it was made, you were another man.
I was a boy.
Your own feeling tells you you are not what you are. I am that which promised happiness when we were both one in heart, and fraught with misery now that we are two. How often and how keenly I have thought of this, I will not say. It is enough I have thought of it and can release you.
Have I ever sought release?
In words, no, never.
In what then?
In a changed nature, in an altered spirit, in another atmosphere of life. Hope as its great end, in everything that made my love of any worth or value in your sight. If this had never been between us, tell me, would you seek me out and try to win me now? No.
Isabel.
I would gladly think otherwise. If I could, heaven knows. But if you were free today, tomorrow, yesterday, can even I believe that you would choose a dowerless girl? You, who in your very confidence with her, weigh everything by gain. Or choosing her if for a moment you were false enough to your one guiding principle to do so. Do I not know your repentance and regret would surely follow? I do, and I release you with a full heart for the love of him you once were. You may, the memory of what is past have makes me hope you will have pain in this, a very, very brief time, and you will dismiss the recollection of it gladly. As an unprofitable dream, from which it happened well that you awoke. May you be happy in the life you have chosen.